Welcome back, everybody, to Scum. So what I've done, I've just taken a quick drink. My character's thirsty and I have water in the well, is I've changed a couple of the settings. Not many, but I'll show you what I've done. So, after a resounding yes from the comments, the mechs are off. Everything else is the same though, so suicide puppets are still on. They still can't open doors, jump through windows, and so on. Puppet health is the same. What I've done, however, is I've whacked the zombie damage up to 8.5. So some of you said keep it the same. 6.5 it was, and some Rob was crazy in suggesting that it should be 10, which would be like literally one hit and I'd be dead. So I've plumped it somewhere in the middle. So I've done some testing with this, and basically 2 hits and I would be in a lot of trouble. So it's definitely going to keep us on our toes. Um, and the only other thing I've done, if it's in here, I can never remember. No, here. So I've changed this. Most of you were like, you don't really care whether it's daytime or nighttime. So what I've done is I've kept it to an hour. So the sun is going to set at 1 a.m. and rise at 2 a.m. So it won't be dark for very long, and I've also turned the brightness up, if you like. So that's it. That's all I've done to the settings. Now I've also changed back to the Kodiak bow because it is slightly quicker to operate. Because today, first things first, we're going to we're just going to make some crossbow bolts, some basic ones. I don't actually, have I got a crappy knife? Let's go see if I got a crappy knife. No, let's just use the push. I'm going to use make some crossbow bolts. We're going to quickly test that, and then we're going to go off to a bunker. The mechs are off. It should make it a lot easier. But the testing that I have done suggests that the puppets are still plentiful. So there's still a lot of risk. And we're going to go back to one of my... Well, I say favourite bunker. I mean, you know, as fun as bunkers can be when they're crawling with puppets that can easily kill you. We're going to go back to the B4 bunker. I forgot what I was doing then from there. Here. I'm going to show you the issue with the ladder, and it would appear from experience playing with Rob and the Monkey Cowboy over the weekend that the D0 bunker ladder hatch also suffers from the same fate, which is the ladder is broken. It's not broken. Oh, do we have to have feathers, do we? Oh, we have to have feathers. So that's learning something new, but we'll just nip over the road. There's bound to be feathers over there, hopefully, she says. So let's chuck these back in here. Let's quickly run over the road. Yeah, so it's not that the ladder itself is particularly broken, it's just that it won't give you the command to drop down. So it doesn't give you the command to climb down the ladder. And whilst the hatch on the B4 bunker is not terribly deep, well, I don't know whether there'll actually be any feathers here. Oh, look. Not much use, but, you know. Spare parts. You still might do yourself an injury, you know. Oh. No, we're not getting any feathers. Right, crossbow bolts are going to have to wait until we get our hands on some feathers then. What we'll do is we'll put it in the car. And if we come across anywhere that I think is going to have a load of feathers, then we'll make them then. So we're kitted up. Basically kind of ready to go. I put everything away. The only thing I suppose we need to check actually is that I've got some sort of something to help with the darkness when the sun does go down. So let's just have a quick look. Yes, I do. You know what? Let's just put that on now. There we go. No. No. Oh god, what's the keybind for it? Hang on a minute. No. Right. Let's go in here and find out what the keybind is for the light, because I have no idea. It's not N, which you'd press for night vision. Controls. Not there. Combat, no. Alright, it would appear there isn't one. So perhaps we have to do that. Which is actually kind of annoying, but there we are. It is what it is. So after all of that... Alright, let's put that in there. We'll leave it loosey-goosey. We are fed, we are watered, we're feeling a bit chilly. I don't know. Clothing? Oh, we got a jacket. We got a trucker jacket. Which needs repairing. Alright, let's repair it. If we find a military jacket, we'll drop that. Alright, we're ready to go. So... B4 bunkers here. So we haven't got too far to go, actually. Maybe we'll come down here. Get a few feathers out of those things there, actually. Stop, will you? It's got cloudy. So it's got a little bit dark. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. If I can lighten this in editing, I tried to do it last time, and for some reason, the editor that I use decided that it wasn't going to let me. But if I can lighten this up, I will. Right, stack. Stack. There's a hunting stand over there. Alright, let's go get the car. Drive. Lights, there we go. Actually looks like it's gonna bloody rain as well, doesn't it? We gotta go and see if there's anything interesting. We have to. Alright. You never know with these towers. What have we got? Some gloves and a beer. That definitely wasn't worth it. Oh dear. Alright, a few more. Oh, now you need a pee? Alright, here anyway. Is that a well? Nice. Alright, let's get away from where there might be a population and then we'll pay. Interesting. Wait, that one. Pee. Oh, I could have pooped! This would be the first poop, wouldn't it? Let's see if we... Oh, no. See if we poop anything out. I'll have to check now. I didn't think. Right, we're gonna poop as well. So excuse the sounds, because it's not quiet. It's not a quiet poop. but it's possible on the first poop. It's comical though. The first poop you do, your character does, you have the ability to potentially poop something out. Not today, though. It's like a kind of unintentional minigame. Right, how many feathers did we get? We got 7. That's enough. Oh, I left the... I left the sticks back at the base. Oh, my lord. Right. Let's just do it now. Let's make 7. 7. And we will test it out when we get to the bunker. I'm not going to take it with me, like I said. I think it's too slow to reload because it's just the strength of, you know, putting the next, that'll do, bolt in. Autocraft. Well, we're going to get 6. That'll do. But I do want to show you how good it is, even with, and you can put a sight on it. That's the nice thing about the crossbow, is you can put a sight on it. I'll tell you what, if it doesn't rain, I'll be impressed. Oh, wait, there we go. Right, let's get rid of that. But they're nice and tiny. The bolts are nice and tiny, at least. Oh. Honestly. So, it's getting dark. We've also got lightning. If you are sensitive to bright flashes... Come on, car. You can do it. Then, you might want to skip it until the storm is over. Ah. The lightning is quite severe. Look at that. I wonder, however, so everybody can watch. Maybe I change the weather just to help you guys out. Let's do that. And plus you get to see. So if you're ever rolling around in single player and you're thinking, no, I can't be doing with this terrible weather, hashtag set weather, put 0 equals a beautiful day. And voila, it's suddenly nice and bright again. So there we go. Don't have to worry too much about the... Oh, we have to check. I'm sorry, we have to... Oh, this is the way I came to the drop, which you all rather enjoyed. With the music I popped in there, so get round there. So the other thing as well I learnt from the comments is that the motorcycle kept stalling because it needed a battery, and we've learnt that the battery must be a motorbike battery. Can't be any battery for the cruiser. So we'll still be on the lookout for a motorbike battery. So someone also made a good suggestion about painting the car. So let me know what you think in the comments. So if I painted it all yellow, they said, oh, it could be like Mr. Bean's car. It's like, yes, actually it could be. And then later I thought, well, actually, it's, well, apart from it not being a van, a wee little van, it could also be maybe Only Fools and Horses. Sort of a little tribute. And then I thought, well, if you painted it all red, it'd be like the Faulty Towers car. So anyway, I'm happy to paint this car if I've got the paints on me. I've gone way past it. How did I miss? Man. Yabbing. Yabbing too much. Right, a dirt road on the left-hand side. So yeah, I could paint the car like a solid colour or different colours to match a particular vehicle in the entertainment world, which is quite funny. So let me know what you think about that as well. Well, we don't need any more feathers. Got a battery? It doesn't, but it's got 3 wheels and a driver's seat. That's mental. We're not going to search this place. It's going to be long enough to look through the bunker, so... Oh, I know where I am. That's a good find. Wow. Well, that's a view. That is most definitely a view. Whoa. Sun is going down quickly, everybody. And there is the bunker. But the darker it gets, the lighter it should get for you watching at home. Because I've turned the nighttime brightness up. So you should be able to see a little bit more now. Wow, that went dark real quick. Okay. So I don't want to wander too far from the car, because I'm not taking this crossbow in. Remember to reload. So that's your reload speed. Okay. Let's just see if we can get... Is that my little sight, the little green thing? Now look, I reload. This is how long you have to wait. Look. So that's how long you have to wait to reload before you get to shoot again. Which is why I said if you think you're going to be in a pickle... And don't forget, my character can pull 85 pounds. If your character is weaker than this, it will take even longer. Oh my god. And there's always the possibility of missing as well. So, yeah. But as you can see, 2 bolts took down a chunk. So, it's very, very powerful. But do it from a place of safety. Oh god, right. Because you have to wait. That's it. That's my only thing. It's not to say it's... Don't use it. By all means use it. It is a fantastic weapon. But just be aware that it's slower to reload. Okay? Alright. We have... There's someone over there. Stop that. Oh yeah. Should we put the light on? Do we need it? God, that is bright. It's pretty good though. So yeah, fantastic. Come on, I'm not sure we need this light on. We can decrease the intensity though. So we've got a wee bit of light. That's a bit better, isn't it? Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting to see you. Or for you to see me, rather. Yeah, a little bit of light. I'm hoping this comes out alright. For me, it looks okay. And it's only dark for like an hour. By the time we come out the bunker, we should be fine. And with the mechs off... This is weird. There's usually always a... Oh yeah, I was going to show you the ladder hatch. We'll do that. I'll show you what I mean when I say it's broken. Because these are impossible to check. Oh, there's a... Oh, it's terrible percentage. That's new. The stuff we used to find up in these towers used to be... I mean, if there's something up there, used to be good, but also used to be half decent quality. So I'm guessing that that's something that's changed. Can you zoom? Do your own zoom. Nice. Nice. These arrows are so much better. Right. Let's not get caught up here with Mr. Chunk. So, I guess that means that if you're not going up in the towers because of mechs, you're not really missing much. Right, we need to go and get our arrows back because we're going to need them. Come here, quickly. Alright, give. And give. I'm not going to search these puppets. I've got everything I need for lockpicking and so on. So I am not going to search these puppets unless I'm confident that I've got the room to do so without getting done in, okay? Only because there's quite a few here. Oh, push bike right there. Be interesting trying to get that whilst there was mechs about, but... So, without mechs on, what I always used to... I think there's a boar. Oh, stay there, lady. Thank you very much. There's definitely a boar. I think that's the sound of a boar. Alright, we're okay in here. Nobody can get us in here. So, one thing I always used to do, if the mechs are off in this, at this bunker, especially because, there always used to be... There's a beeper at the front entrance, and there always used to be beepers at the... Getting up here and having a look, got to. It's a boar that we don't have to hunt. Whoa! What? I have never seen them in a pair. Oh. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Plus, I've never actually seen boars out. Apart from one of Flaley's videos. Right, I'm sorry, but I want your hide. Huh. I was expecting that to cause all manner of carnage. Right, we need to go and skin them. And then go and get the car so we can dump the bodies in the car. Can't pass up 2 boar. But yeah, I'll show you the trick with the rooftops in a minute. Oh, they don't look healthy. Okay. If I skin them at least, the bodies shouldn't despawn. Enough for me to go and get the car. Because I've discovered, I haven't forgotten about the challenges with regards to, you know, making everything from scratch. The clothing, you have to have animal skin. So this is crazy fortunate. This one looks a little bit healthier. So, I'm going to take the 2 skin, and then I'm going to move the bodies. So all I have to do is come up in the car and chuck them straight in. Oh, damn it, that's the same one. Right, there, and there. Alright. Let's go get the car. Alright. Car got. Piggy's picked up. Right, hang on a minute. I don't want to go in there with that. And I'm gonna wing it without that. Keep the ammo. And in case I get smacked, I'm gonna keep these 2. Alright, she says she's a little warm, but I want to take all the room that I can possibly muster to bring whatever we find back with us. So, anywho, so normally you'd have an old school mech patrolling this top bit, but the holes in the fence make it incredibly easy. And given that for some reason we don't have a beeper patrolling this area anymore, right here, see? So normally there would be a command to climb the ladder, and I have stood here always from Sunday trying to find a sweet spot to get it, and I can't find it. And even though you can see it's not too bad a drop, I think you'd still do yourself a mischief. So yeah, this is what's wrong with the ladder hatches. I don't know about all bunkers. That's going to be up to you guys to let me know. But I know for sure this one, and I got shot trying to get in here, and the D0 bunker, where Rob nearly got shot. So the D0 bunker ladder also has issues. There's a hunting post just there. Deer stand, whatever you want to call it. And then I'll show you if the mechs are off, but the beepers are here. I'll show you what I tend to do. If you're not completely surrounded, of course. And then we'll get onto the bunker. So, put your run speed on full. And then there you go, you can make it to that roof. And then you are in prime position here to... Not only have you got a great view for puppets, to which, actually, I can't see any more up here. In my test character, this place was absolutely crawling. So, yeah. So that's how you can get up on this roof from that roof. Let's see if there's anything good or interesting out here. That is AKS ammo, isn't it? You know what, we'll take it. How are we doing? Oh, we're definitely alright for bobby pins. I'm not entirely sure I need 2 boxes on me. Ooh, we'll take that. And the food. Boxes here. Now these are separate, but miscellaneous. Okay, we'll leave them. Thank you. Oh, they're not good. I'm not taking those. I'm not worrying about in there. What's that? It is awful. Percentage. Is that the thing with bunkers now? I haven't done a bunker in... Well, apart from on the weekend where I didn't do any of the outside anyway because there were mechs. I haven't done a bunker in a really long time. So I'm guessing that's a... new thing. Alright, fine. Thought she was going to get the better of me for a minute then. And look, the sun's already coming back up, so definitely a short night time. It's a perfectly good bite there. Crisps. We are going to be able to cook our socks off though now. Oh god, yes, see, look at the state of it. The 2 boar, we are not going to need for meat. Although I was hoping... Oh my god, look at the state of that. It's kind of like World War II bunker sort of quality. Yeah, I am super surprised actually there are not more puppets here. Having said that, they might all be inside. So, let's go and have a look. So, normally, I'd expect a beeper. That always used to be the rule of thumb. There's a beeper by the front door, beeper by the back door. And if the ladder worked, if the mechs are on, the ladder hatch is for this place and D0. Excuse me. The ladder hatch is the easiest way to get in when it comes to the mechs. Alright. Actually, I'm going to stick with my trusty cleaver for the minute. Not in. Oh, I don't want both of you to see me. Just one of you. Nice. Now, there might very well be a third one. There he is. Trying to miss. All these arrows make a difference. Right. We are also going to whip through here as well, because I don't know what the respawn time is going to be like. And I would rather they don't respawn all around me, so I have to fight my way out. Did I get any? So we're going to whip through. I'll show you where everything is. Obviously, we're going to have a look and see if there's anything good here. So my loot settings are on 2. So, am I wearing? No, I've got a vest on, and I don't want 38. I'm only going to pick up what I actually really want or need. Oh. Yes. I like the sandy colour at the minute. Definitely want anything AS Val related. Because we got that we got the Val out of the drop, which has an integrated suppressor. All right. So we're keeping the doors closed behind us because if they do respawn back, it gives me a breaker. Let's pick this. Oh, you're not going to do this to me. If I relog, am I going to be surrounded by puppets? Dang. Bloody hell game. I'll take the chance, haven't we? I'm hoping it doesn't continue. I'm going to be super miffed otherwise. Alright, beautiful. Glad the game's playing ball. That means the guys outside that I've just taken out have shit have also respawned. Because the lockers in these bunkers is where it's at. Hopefully. Right. Oh god, okay. Let's hope it's just that locker. I missed the guy, so let's get that back. And it's not the entire bunker. No. So basically the ground floor is one big round robin. Beepers are in. Now downstairs you've got the... You've also got the kill box corridor. Although he's moving. Do you think he's going to walk around that corner? That would be a yes. Oh, he's usually in the control room. So yeah, the whole of the downstairs, apart from the kill box corridor, is a complete round robin. I'm not picking that lock. So it goes all the way around to the other side and links up with that corridor that you come in on. Upstairs is the same. But you don't have to come very far before you find the first armory. So there's one down... Nice, yes please, thank you very much. Remove battery. Add battery. I'm keeping that though. No! Right, thank you. 762. SVD. No. Oh, an AK-47, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, definitely take that and that. An SVD suppressor. Do you think we're gonna find one? We'll leave it all out. Nice. Right, let's see. Please work. I can't be doing this the first time I do a bunker and it's completely broken. Oh, thank God. Oh. Okay. Maybe it's just the ones that are loose, you know, on their own in the corridor. Did I do that one? Did I do all this? Yes. Alright, pick this lock then. Yeah, so there's one armory downstairs and there's one armory upstairs. That's where the armories are. Is that? Ooh. Okay. We could take that. What does that take? It takes 308. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, it's a 338. Take that. Can we add that to our existing gun? Yes, we can. So if you find any 308 then, we might have a Scar up and running. Maybe. I haven't used the gun since it came into the game. Oh look, an MP5. Nice. I'm not taking that, it's crappy percentage. Okay. Excuse me. Let me take a sip of drink. Okay. Alright. So, depository is going to be food, drink. If your character's struggling, this is where you're going to find food, water, MREs, and so on. So I believe that is the kill box corridor. If there was a beeper in here, I'm sure I would hear it giggling. Oh, okay, there he is. Little kid. Right, we need this to pay off. Alright. Shh. Alright. Oh my days. Oh, that gave me some adrenaline there. Because he was walking towards us as well. And even though they're beeping, they will not blow up unless you aggro them. Which I suppose I could have done by running around the corridor, but that was close. Keeps you on your toes, eh? Oh yeah. Oh, fingerless gloves. I mean, like military fingerless gloves, like these. Open finger gloves. Lots of hats. I'm gonna take gunpowder, actually. I'm not gonna take that, it's massive. So there's the kill box, if that's your thing. If you can do a kill box solo, all credit to you. No. That's locked. Have I gone through everything? I have. I'm gonna try one. Let's see if this one is... This one works. Or whether it's just the, oh no. Compass, do I need that? I do not. Okay. Alright. I probably should have made a bunch of these. But I didn't. I was unorganized. Plus, you can see with the open Geiger counter. You know what? I'll take it. I know there's. Oh, look at that. I know there's things that I would take if I was using the traders that are particularly lucrative to sell. We don't need to worry about that. Alright. Did I do these? Yes. So, and then you can come out the other end of the kill box. But we're not going to, because I want to go down that main corridor, because I believe downstairs is where the medical bays are. So, that's your kill box corridor. So, excluding that offshoot, here we are. It's just around... what we could do thankfully both got doors on. Except this one. Whoa! No! Oh, look! At 8.5, he only took 78... He only took 78% off of me. That's interesting. Holy moly. Oh, I'm infected as well. Should we bandage? Take out. 1, 2. See what happens. So actually, he hit me pretty good, but all these went in stabilization straight away. Interesting. I feel like the game is being weird. I'm not entirely surprised. He was there. I was not expecting him to be there quite that fast. What I was going to say is that we'll get the radiation suit. I'm not going to even attempt unlocking this. I don't have advanced lockpicking. And I'll tell you what, I'll show you what it looks like. But, right, let's... I'll tell you what, whilst we're in here. I so wish, and I know we all ask the same, if there was a take out all button. Crafting. Them. Alright. So, the Phoenix Tears locker, well, I'm not saying you get Phoenix Tears in there, there's a possibility of getting Phoenix Tears in here. That's a lot harder to pick than the one that's got the radiation suit in, which is just a regular rusty lock. So you get, as you can see here, I've got basic thievery, I think. So I get 10 seconds and as many chances as I like to pick it. You know, as in... There we go, look at that. Oh my days, is massive. Can we not join? There we go. Oh, we should take that. Do we need that as well as that? I don't think we do we? Now this one, I get 3 seconds, because this is an iron lock rather than a rusty one. And I get... I get 2 shots and it breaks the lockpick. So I don't even get the full 3 seconds. So this is why I don't pick these locks. But I believe it is a lot better if you have advanced thievery. Antibiotics, definitely need those. Oh, wait. Right, I'm going to pick these up before I forget. We're going to take... We don't need that, but we will take the alcohol. Have they... Oh no, that's 2. Right, let's have a look. So, yeah, we've got the 2 medical bays. This one and that one. You can get scrubs. Some clothing. Sometimes a backpack. And you can't search these mattresses, but you can rest in here. Now in here, there is a separating door. Oh. What if I got a pair of scissors? I'm not sure. Come here. Alright, and there's another. Advanced medical locker. That's what we'll call them. Oh, nice. Let's pop you in there. Along with... you. Trousers? Yeah. I don't know why there's so many classes here. Charcoal, we'll take that in case we need the wrong thing. Whisk. I don't think we need medical gloves. Because the This is all in one, isn't it? And it looks like it's the old school one rather than the sort of modern hazmat suit looking. I don't know whether do we need glue for anything? I'm not sure. Right. Okay. Yeah, so you got 2 medical bays, some lockers. Oh, take that. 2 toilets. Now, it used to be. It used to have things lying on the floor. So sometimes you could run in here and find like a rubber band, and then sometimes you could come in here and find a backpack, or sometimes you could even come in here. There may be puppets, be aware of that. You could come in here and find a gun. So the toilets are often worth searching. Alright, now, going back this way. So that's the kill down to the kill box corridor. Oh, there's a couple. Okay. Okay. Sorry, being quiet. I'm just concentrating. I don't think there's any real need. Oh, it's just food and drink. Yeah. Which is great if your character's struggling. And then if you keep going... Why, okay. Got another stairwell. Keep going again. Whoa! Oh, mate. You saw that, right? She literally just appeared. Told you they'd respawn. That's the original where I came in. So that's the round robin I'm talking about. So then... So that's basically downstairs. And then upstairs, it's kind of the same thing. Now that giggling, I'm hoping... I'll leave that for a minute. He's not. See him? What's that guy still standing? Okay, normally Mr. Beeper is in the sort of auditorium room. Thank God for good arrows. Right, armory. That's what we're here for. Alright, picklock. Why aren't you using the crappy ones, honestly? I swear there's no rhyme or reason. We'll just find a spare. How big is that? Oh, just too big. Oh, well, we might as well. Can you just fit that on there? Yes, of course, we're going to pick it up. Right. Take the alcohol back. Definitely take that. So we've got a spare valve for spares and repairs. We could really do with a valve mag, actually. But it would appear like the game wants us to have an AS valve. Which is, you know, I'm not going to argue. It's a lovely sounding weapon. really nice sounding. So it's like a lecture hall or an auditorium, if you want, right in the center, which is where it all goes around. The corridors circle that. That's usually where the beeper is walking around, not in the corridor. Oh, it's a little MP5K. That. God, look at the state of my cleaver. It's the size of it takes up the size of a handgun. It's kind of cool. Right, that's that. Depository there. So I will show you. I'm not enjoying this sudden spawning in, please. Not in the slightest. I don't know whether we're gonna get. I'm gonna let him go down the stairs. Alright, so he will explode in a minute. In the meantime, we're going to go in here. So this is the auditorium, which is normally crawling with puppets, as you can see. Realistically, is there... Oh my god, there's actually 4 chunks in there, as well as Mr. Beeper. Realistically, is there any reason to search it? Well, you can search each of the desks, but you're looking at chocolate bars and bobby pins. That's what you're looking at. The same as any desk. So if you came in here and you didn't have any bobby pins, it would be a good place to go to, but be aware it's usually crawling with puppets. And usually a beeper. So I was actually, considering he's in there, I'm actually super surprised that I had another one in the corridor. You can also get puppets in these little bits here, where I'm stood right now. You know what bunker spawns are like, they're mental. Definitely could do with another block back, that's for sure. Ah, that arrow that I killed the beep. That I killed the beeper with. That wasn't completely trashed. Alright. So this is the top floor, so we're coming to the stairwell, which we have already done. Then it goes on again. So this I know I've missed the one that's back where I crept in. Nice. Holy moly. We are stocking up on our arrows, which is fantastic. Oh, there's a few in there. Alright, okay. Oh my god. Okay. Stop. Arrows. Okay. And then here we are. We've got this, which will link around again. I don't think you can go through here. Oh, you probably can, actually. That's probably to the ladder hatch. Thinking about it, so we'll have to have a look at that. To be honest, we could go out the ladder hatch. Because we've kind of done the rest. And that saves me having to kill the 3 respawns downstairs. But basically, I hear footsteps. Oh, I want to take that shotgun. I think it's just... Will that fit in there? No. But all this little stuff would, wouldn't it? Oh, that's full now. We've got some room somewhere. Alright. So, we've now got to squeeze this in. If we find something else. I know there's backpacks. I know you're going to tell me there's backpacks. That in the... that I could go and get. Oh, look at that. Oh no, that's it, we're full. I'm gonna drop. Oh, I could do with drinking stuff. Alright. We got a little bit of time, so what I'm going to do then, as soon as the car is at the ladder hatch anyway, and that's where we'll finish the episode, we'll go up there, out the ladder hatch. We'll have to triple carry, but that's okay. Primarily because... I'm not taking a metal detector. Because they've now changed the system where you can... you can actually triple carry up a ladder now. You don't drop the stuff. So that's kind of cool. Alright, last bit. And then all we've got is a 1 corridor left, which there's bound to be some puppets in. I'm not a big bow and arrow person, but I have to say, it has helped us tremendously today. Right. Now yeah, it's quite small. I think that's the other reason why I like this bunker as well, is because it's nice and ditty. I'm gonna close that up. It's like some of the bunkers are huge, and it can take quite a while to get through them. You kind of get lost as to where you've searched. Well, I do anyway. Oh no! Oh no! Are we hungry? We're not hungry, but we're thirsty. Why are we keeping that? I want that. Oh, we can't take it anymore because of weight. What's heavy in there? The alcohol. Let's put the alcohol in there then. Ah, there we go. We're doing alright. Until we find something else that I want. But as you can see, bunkers can be janky. Is the only word I can think of it. So we should. She doesn't really put that away. She doesn't lose it. It's still in our hands. So we can go out fully kitted, or even if you're carrying a backpack in your hands, we can still come up here. Now I believe the hatch is going to be closed because I went in and out. What I obviously didn't realise. Yeah, we still can't get back down though. Well, there we are. Bunker is done. It's a lot less stressful with the mechs off, I have to say, despite all the puppets misbehaving themselves. But I can't believe we got 2 boar that we didn't have to hunt. So there's no way they respawned. there's another boar out there. But it's making different noises, so whether that's a one that we've got to hunt. Whereas those ones were doing their kind of... You know how it goes. So I think, actually, we've come away with a reasonably good haul. This I'm super excited about. We have now got a decent amount of gunpowder, so all we need is lead plates and some metal, and we can make our own ammo. Because we don't have any Val ammo at all. We didn't find another, what's it called, magazine, but this isn't the last place that we're going to search. But there we are. There's the B4 bunker. What we're going to do now is we're just going to lob. Definitely need to find some sharpening shinners. We found some MVGs. Ugh. Antibiotics. We best keep them in the car. So it looks like, actually, I don't have to run around the radiation zone naked. That was a possibility. As a throwaway episode, it does mean we can now go up there. Or I can show you around. I'll leave that. And yeah, we properly stocked up on our arrows too. So we'll keep them for spares. And we got some decent clothing. The trousers would have been nice, but we've already got tactical pants, so I'm happy with that. Actually, we got a lot. We got a lot of good stuff. Food. SF19 magazines seem to be extremely popular. Let's put this ammo up there. And then we can keep that in there. Let's make a bundle. Bundle of lockpicks, yes please. Yeah, so we got a pair of boars, which I have to say I haven't seen before. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen a pair of boars together. Wolves pair together, even come in threes sometimes. And I've seen other animals paired with each other. So when the animals used to roam around all on their own, and you didn't have to do this hunting thing, you'd have like a horse and a donkey roaming around, or a boar and a horse, or something like that. So sometimes you used to have a pair of animals roaming together. But I've never seen a pair of boars, so that was pretty cool. And it does mean now we've got these two skins, which if we come here, improvised animal skin jacket, it needs an animal skin. It will not take zombie skin. You cannot dress yourself in zombie skin. But everything else we've got. Animal skin pants. Same thing. So we can actually now roll around in fully improvised gear. The only thing we have to do is make the improvised rifle, which here we can definitely do. Not here, but we can definitely do it. I'm sure we got bolts back at home. What else? What else is improvised? The water container. That I believe you can make out of zombie skin. Where is that? Am I being blind? Would be. Am I being complete? Oh, we have to see if we can make this trash. What do we need for that? Oh, 2 of them massive bottles. 3 packets of crisps. Okay, that's... Paper's easy. That's interesting. Do you need the same for the pants? No, you need 2. I can hear noises, but they're not close. We're okay. So I don't think we're going to be making that anytime soon. Improvised mask. Stab-proof vest. What do we need for that? That's doable. We can do that. We could make a goat skull hat. Absolutely. Improvised raincoat. Just need an empty bag. Okay. Bulletproof armor. Oh, you need three. Oh, so you can use zombie skin for that. Sorry, we're exploring, everybody. I'm not going to do the improvised boots. I believe they don't last very well. So we are going to stick with the boots that we've got. But we could go back to having an animal skin quiver. Same with the improvised backpack. I'm desperately trying to... Oh, here it is. This one you can use human skin for. So we could do, if you want, a fully... You can make a bag? Sweet. We could do, let me know in the comments, do you want us to do a fully improvised episode? So I'm only allowed to wear stuff that's improvised, minus the shoes, minus the boots. So no Bushman holster, no sporran. We'd have to go back and make a leather belt holster if I haven't got one at home. If I've got one at home, I'll use it there. No sweater. We'd have to make the improvised raincoat to keep us warm, but that's completely doable. Should we do that? We could do that. I mean, so the rumor is that the update, so 1.0, is coming next month. So it is June. They might change that, but that does mean that we've got at least another 3 or 4 episodes before everything gets absolutely wiped. So I'm thinking we could do an improvised episode. And we could even make the ammo. We could make the ammo to go into the improvised rifle. That would be like full-on crafting, hardcore, I suppose. Well, not hardcore, but you know what I mean. We could have one episode where I go over to... I'm not going to do the nuclear plant. It's done a lot, but I have never been to the city. I've never been to the irradiated city, so that would be super interesting, I think, to drive over there. Seeing as we have the the hazmat suit now. Let me know. And then what else? What else is there that you'd like me to go and look at? Just trying to think now. Done the castle. We could do the we could go to the airfield. I'd love to show you how many puppets are there. That is insane. There's a lot of puppets. It's quite... Now the mechs are off. I can literally stand there and show you how many puppets spawn now with the settings I've got. Because it's crazy. So yeah, I know I'm waffling, but yeah, it's really just getting your reaction. So, let me know in the comments. Shall we do a fully improvised episode? Do you want that to be next episode? It's not very long for me to get home and dump all this stuff off. And in actual fact, if you want, we can even dump the car. So we can have a fully improvised episode and, I don't know, go and jog around the city. So we don't even have a vehicle. Let me know. Let me know, please. That would be super. But for the time being, this is where we're going to leave it. I'm going to say if you've enjoyed the episode, leave me a thumbs up. It helps a great deal with the whole YouTube algorithms. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. It's completely free, but helps me out. And I will say, as I always do, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, take it easy and take care.